what the Foundry Fellowship has done is that it has allowed many of us here at MIT to start understanding what we can learn from what is happening in Africa, both from an economic development perspective, but from an entrepreneurship and innovation ecosystem perspective. To be able to tell the stories of entrepreneurs who are scaling their businesses and doing that in spite of not having very mature ecosystems or necessarily regulations that are supportive, I think is a wonderful story to tell.
The fellowship shows what's possible when entrepreneurs come together in a cohort to collectively share their experiences, to set a new vision, and to move forward together to create a new narrative and a new chapter for Africa.
They're extraordinary individuals. They're doing amazing things in the world, and they bring such an openness and enthusiasm to MIT. I know that they're going to be an amazing network for fellows in years to come, and I hope they'll stay engaged not only with each other, but with MIT.
It's really important to have programs like this because we are all so connected and we all help each other. And I think in an institution like MIT, with the wealth of resources that it has, it's really important to make sure that there are opportunities for others around the world to come and meet the amazing scholars that we have, to meet the amazing professors that we have, and develop a relationship of mutual support.
So the Foundry Fellowship has definitely been very impactful for my own entrepreneurial journey. It happened in ways that I wasn't really expecting. So whether it's some of the classes that we've had that have given us a lot of great moments of reflection and really good tools to map out some of the problems that we're solving and the context in which we're solving in. I think also a lot of the connections with the various ecosystems and the various players that we generally wouldn't necessarily have direct access to. I think it really helped open up my eyes to what else can be done. And so it's given me a lot more excitement about what I'm building next, but it's also helped grounded me in a reality of what it takes to do that.
I thought that this fellowship would give me an opportunity to become a collaborator, one that can gather people for a greater purpose.
Going back to the accelerator model, I think that was really important to see how nuanced, evolved versions of entrepreneurial ecosystems are in the United States, and to appreciate that we need to introduce more nuance in Africa. That really was transformational in terms of my understanding.
I believe that it is not just about being a farmer. Someone can also apply as a fellow in order to advance the knowledge the same way I've benefited from it. Actually, we can develop our nation, and also we can develop the world at large.
After passing through the Foundry Fellowship, I found that the goal of RXO can actually even be accelerated if I do some more work around ecosystem formation in my industry, and the thinking through how to set up my own ecosystem back in Nigeria and Kenya.
I have to say that for me, it has been a very enriching and personally satisfying journey. I think I've been able to come out of that mind space, and beyond that, I've been able to develop a lot of the skills to help me navigate some of the conflicts and issues that kind of come up as you build companies that leave you in those kinds of places, right? This program has, personally for me, been transformational.
At this point in time, I really needed some space to actually take a pause and reflect, and then strategize on what next. And I think it's been very valuable to be in a room with people who are at that point that I found myself, so it is actually having conversations, people that have founded and exited companies, people that are preparing to exit their companies, folks who are on their second or third companies, to really be in that rich environment where we can interact and share experience, So really, aside the fact that it has enabled me to rethink and take a pause, is also the ecosystems that we have actually seen, from Accra to Miami to Boston, to see how, private sector can actually stimulate wide ecosystem creation. It's an amazing thing for me. I haven't seen this before. I haven't thought about it in my whole entrepreneurial journey. But right now I am really poised and pushed, to create that kind of innovation-driven ecosystem within the food sector in Nigeria.
All this infrastructure supporting innovation mixed with so much talent makes me think that there is still a long wave of innovation and brilliant company that this ecosystem will deliver to the world.